Automotive Group, DP Curtis Trucking, Bar W Beef, Sunrise Engineering, Sanpete Steel, Farmers Insurance Agents Dan and Gabe Cranny, Manti Family Dental, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Intermountain Power, Gunnison Valley Hospital, Clearsight Glass Solutions, and Barney Trucking.
I know it's gotta be that can't eat, can't sleep, reach for the stars, over the fence, World Series kind of stuff, right?
How can you not be romantic about baseball?
Now let's go live to the Diamond for play-by-play coverage of high school baseball on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Okay, Willie Akers, Nolan Anderson, alongside us, Adam Coombs from Centacom Team Hive. We are at Larry H. Miller Field on the campus of BYU for game number 15. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. Wow, these things are going, we get behind her, the herder we go.
Well, and after this game, we're going to have game 28.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, anyway, we got the number 4 San Juan Broncos versus the number 2 Kanab Cowboys. And, boy, Coach, a couple teams that they put a lot of pressure on you in a lot of different ways. And it's going to be, I think, going to have a good ball game here. And we'll talk about some keys to the game, and we'll look at some numbers and go over some lineups.
Yeah, I think for the key to start with for San Juan, the keys for the San Juan Broncos, in my mind, they're going to have to hit the baseball. They're going to have to do similar to what they did yesterday and put up a lot of runs. They scored 13 runs yesterday to advance as they knocked off the number 1 Beavers in that one 13-8. So I think that's going to be another key for them, is to get the bats going, not have a lot of strikeouts, put the ball in play. However, they're going up against a really good team defensively, not only pitching-wise, but in the field in the Kanab Cowboys. So they're going to have to get some base hits. For Kanab, I believe they're going to have another good pitching outing.
Well, I had to take a break out here. I've got
better.
Brooks Willie Akers in the booth here with me. That's there's the namesake for the Akers. Got my son Lowry and my granddaughter Zuri Reese Akers here. So, we're looking for some baseball. We'll get out there, and you guys, this is going to be a good baseball game. All right? You go out there and give them heck, all right? All right, so, got the coaches meeting going on. These teams are fairly similar for the San Juan Broncos. They come in with a team average of 385. They've hit 9 home runs, 187 RBIs. They've got 70 stolen bases. Their pitching staff, 173 strikeouts to 81 base on balls, a team ERA of 4.17. And for the Kanab Cowboys, they come in with a 341 average, 16 home runs, 189 runs driven in, 78 stolen bases. They have a team ERA of 2.03 and 222 strikeouts, 74 base on balls. So, but like I say, San Juan can put the pressure on a lot of ways. Coach, why don't you give the starting lineup for the San Juan Broncos? They're going to come to bat here.
Yeah, the visiting team, the number 4 ranked San Juan Broncos, head coach Jens Nilsson. They're going to be leading off the shortstop, number 3, Baylor Nilsson. And batting second in center field, number 35, Nash Young. Batting third, the pitcher, number 2, Jagger Neves. Batting in the cleanup spot, the catcher, number 20, Creed Herring. Batting fifth at first base, number 34, Remy Watcott. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 38, Keelan Hutchins. Batting seventh in right field, number 12, Jonas Jepson. And batting eighth, the DH, number 10, Brant Bingham. And batting ninth in left field, number 27, Grady Lacey. And at second base, wearing number 1, Jonah John.
All right, they're going to face Kyan Lyman. Kyan comes in with a 3.80 ERA, 35 innings of work, 46 strikeouts, 22 base on balls. And, he's been kind of the go-to guy, and he's usually around the plate. And that's what I think, Coach Craig Brinkhoff, he preaches that, just like we've talked about some others. Pound that strike zone and let a really good defense work behind you.
Absolutely, and that's the key to this team. They can obviously hit it, and they run the bases well, too. They got a lot of team speed, but defensively, that's where it's at for this Kanab Cowboys team. And they're going to rely on the defense as they're going to be facing a good hitting San Juan Broncos team.
So we're ready to go. Kyan Lyman toes the rubber. He's going to face Baylor Nielsen, a 403 hitter coming in. First pitch from Kyan. On its way. Strike one. Right there where you'd like to see it.
Right on the outside part of the plate. Good place to spot that first pitch versus right down the middle.
So the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Yeah, just like that. 2 pitches, 2 strikes. Craig Brinkerhoff, the coach of the Kanab Cowboys, he's got to like seeing that.
So the 0-2. Well, and pitches are a premium in a tournament like this. Next pitch, that's hit weakly out. Nope, that's going to go foul.
And good thing that the catcher, Kanab Verosco, grabbed that foul right there. It kind of come to a stop anyways, but Baylor Nelson with good speed was getting down the line.
So we'll do it all over again on 0-2.
Coach Jens Nelson saying, hey, widen the stance, shorten up right here with 2 strikes.
Well, we're about 25 minutes behind on the tournament. This game is scheduled to start at 4:30. Next pitch stays upstairs. Kanab Verosco comes up out of his crouch to get that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That ball's lifted straight in the air.
First
Looks
baseman
like Walker
Ramsey.
Yeah,
that is
Walker.
Baird. Comes over, makes the catch.
Walker Baird takes that one on the P3. Coach, every position on the field's got a number. Tell them.
They do. Pitcher number 1, catcher 2. From first base over to third base, you got 3, 4, 5, and then the shortstop 6, and in the outfield from left to right, 7, 8, 9.
So the P3 is
pop up to the first baseman.
There we go. First pitch. The first pitch is lifted, going to go foul. Long ways down there, and then bounces out of. That's on Nash Young. He's a 500 hitter coming in.
And Brady Ramsey, who was playing first base yesterday, in right field today, with Walker Baird being the pitcher. He plays first base now.
So, deal 1 from Kyan. Going to stay outside. Even things up at 1-1.
You know, Kyan and Walker both similar builds. 2 big, strong righties for this Kanab team.
Next pitch. That's going to stay outside.
So far, you can
2.
see the approach to these San Juan hitters is to pitch them on the outside part of the plate, make them go the other way with it.
So the next pitch. Up and away for ball 3. Nash Young's not one of the guys you want to put on 20 stolen bases for Nash Young on the season.
Well, right now, obviously, bats left-handed, so maybe struggling a little bit with the lefty as he walks him there.
Well, first base on balls, that's 23 on the season for Kyan. That's going to be the first freebie. Goes to the Kanab Cowboys. That'll bring up Jagger Neves. Jagger does a lot. He's on the mound today. Came in hitting 382. And like we talked, Nash Young, 20 stolen bases over there, but we got the cannon back there behind the plate. That's Kanab Verosco. I just wanted to mention, they got an aunt, the Verosco boys, a nephew. He said, well, she told me to send love to the nephews. That's the Verosco boys from Kingella Ecker. Strike 1 to Jagger Neves. I'll get it right. The nephew, so there we go.
Neves a good hitter, too. Batting in this 3rd spot. We're going to see him on the mound. He's trying to get himself a 1-run lead here if he can hit something in a gap.
3 home runs on the season. That's hit right back up the middle. They're going to tag. They're only going to get the 1.
Yeah, smart base running right there to not really run into a tag. He kind of put on the brakes and went down, made it hard so that he couldn't tag him and throw over to first and get the double play.
Yeah, you're going to have to hurry to get Jagger Neves. He gets down the base path in a hurry. That'll bring up Creed Herring. Creed does a lot for this team. Leads the pitching staff. Got a 480 average coming in with the home run. So Jagger Neves out there Kind of surprising, just the 3 stolen bases on the season. So 2 outs. First pitch to Herring. There goes Neves. There's the throw. Going to get him.
Yep.
So, I told you they got the cannon, and it's called Verotsko. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. So, after 1/2 inning, it's scoreless as Kanab comes to bat in the bottom of the first on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
Barrett's Foodtown has been your hometown grocer since 1935, earning your business every day with its fast, friendly, and convenient services. Barrett's meat department is second to none. You don't have to call someone out of the back room to get that special cut of meat you desire and deserve. You don't have to play card games or put up with troublesome gimmicks. You save money every time you shop Barrett's Foodtown. Barrett's Foodtown supports local schools and sporting events. Shop Barrett's Foodtown in Salina or click on barrettsfoodtown.com or follow Barrett's on Facebook.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories with family, friends, and your community is just a way of life. Yes, in times like these, it's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life.
Every morning when I walk in the door, I'm still at an awe. The quality of beef that we're harvesting here at Bar W, in my 40 years of experience, I have never seen beef after beef after beef of the extreme quality. Every single one of them that are coming through are top shelf.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Yes, sir. We're as live as we get. We're right here at Larry H. Miller Field, on campus of Brigham Young University. Willie Akers alongside Nolan Anderson. And Jagger Neves is going to take the mound for Coach Chase Julian. Comes in with a 4.38 ERA, 30 in the third innings, 28 strikeouts to 20 base on balls. So very, very similar. Jans Nielsen. What did I say? Jans Nielsen.
You said Emory's coach.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've been checking that Emory North San Pete game, aren't they? In Game 3 now, each of them with 1 win.
I think that's where they're at. So left-handed catcher. Second time we've seen this from San Juan. Third time we've seen it in the tournament. So Latimer Glover, Grady Anderson, and Brogan Verosco. Latimer, 367 hitter coming in with 3 home runs. First pitch from Neves. Short arms that one, ball 1 in the dirt. Very similar numbers to Kai and Lyman.
We saw Glover make a nice play at shortstop on that last ball. He'll lead things off here for Kanab.
Strike to even things up at 1-1. Curveball, going to get corner, strike 2. Next one, outside, even things up at 2-2.
You saw right there Creed Herring, he catches it because he's left-handed. He catches with the right hand, then he just tilts the wrist right there, tried to bring it back in carefully but didn't get it.
2-2, swing over, strike out. Strikeout number 1 for Neves. That'll be his 29th on the season. Grady Anderson comes to the plate, a 437 hitter with a home run. Batting from the left-hand side for Coach Craig Brinkerhoff.
That ball's ripped fair down the right field line. Going to be a double for sure, and headed for third. Going to be a stand-up triple.
Yeah, good speed from Grady Anderson. He turned on that one on the inside and got him a stand-up triple. There goes the no-hitter for Mr. Neves.
Well, I'll tell you what, Grady Anderson swung the bat yesterday too as well, and he's starting off right where he finished up yesterday as he turned on that pitch.
That'll bring up Brogan Verotsko in the number 3 hole, a .430 hitter with 2 home runs. Cannon Verotsko, leading hitter on the team, .459 with 9 home runs, stands in the on-deck circle.
Grady just a sophomore for this Kanab team.
That ball's hit towards the third baseman. That's going to get past him. That Everett had to come up very clean for Baylor Nielsen to get that going towards the third base side. I'm going to give that a hit.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a hit, but I think the other reason that is a hit and that they don't just go make a play on it is because it's hit right in that 5-6 hole, but Grady Anderson did a good job of staying put but making them think that I might be running here, and they were worried about him, and third baseman Hutchins had the best chance at it. Just go make a play, but I don't think he would have been able to get it either way.
That brings up Cannon Verotsko. He takes ball 1. Oh, yeah, ball 1. Looked like they threw a strike up there on the thing. Grady Anderson, 20 stolen bases on the season. Ball 2 to Cannon Verotsko. You don't want to make a mistake to this fella. That's it toward the third baseman. He's going to go, nope.
Pull him off the bag, safe, yep. Really nice job of fielding it, but you can't throw that one off balance. You got to just rifle that to second base, but he kind of threw it with a hop and off balance, and it pulled the second baseman off the bag.
So he gets on the fielder's choice. Verotsko gets to third base on the E5, or to second base. So, first error in the ball game on San Juan. Freebies are 1 apiece. Walker Baird stands on the left side. That gets
gonna beat him.
That gets him.
This is the one thing I've always said in this tournament right here, regardless. If a team comes out and puts up a 5 spot or has a big inning the first inning, obviously you don't just lay down and die. There's 7 innings, but sure changes your mindset as far as your pitchers. And, San Juan doesn't want to give anything away when they know they got the bats, but you hate to give up a big inning here in the first inning.
Yep, second freebie handed out. That'll bring up Sayer Finnis. 344 hitter on the season.
Yeah, looks at ball 1 inside.
So Jagger from the stretch. I don't know, from the full windup. Dials in. Bases loaded. 1 out here with 1 run across for Kanab in the bottom of the first inning. That ball's fouled straight back. Be strike 2.
Well, and you see these Kanab base runners, each one of them taking a look at the outfield before they come off the bag. So they're making sure they know where a ball's hit, when they can go, if they got to hold up, what the situation is. They know where those outfielders are playing.
Next pitch, swing and a miss.
Yeah, big strikeout. Yeah, played out. They needed that. Coach Jens Nilsson clapping. He really likes that one. And Jagger Neves shows you the competitiveness that he has and goes out there and just gets a plate out.
Second strikeout in the game, the 30th on the season for Jagger. That brings up Brady Ramsey, a 266 hitter from the left side. Started to go, but held up. Looks at ball 1.
Yeah, Herring held it there a little extra, hoping to get that call. Umpire says it's inside.
There's the 1-0. Way outside. Good job there by Herring to keep that one from going to the backstop. And the backstop down low, it's about a 4-foot cement wall, so they've been coming back.
With the pad, yep. And then you got netting all the way around, all the way to the end of each dugout.
That's it. They're going to have to hurry. I don't think so.
Got him.
Did they?
Yep. Barely. Let's see the replay here. Ooh.
Boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bang-bang play. The glove's out in front, so it's hard. But it was the only play, and you got to give a lot of credit to the second baseman right there, Jonah John, diving, fielding, and making a nice play to get the out.
So 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error, and there were 3 runners left on. So after one complete, it's 1-0 Kanab. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
So you're all moved in. How's your new roomie?
Oh, she's cool. She's also a biology major.
Oh, that's great. You guys can help each other stay on top of homework.
I just hope the classes aren't hard. I'm kind of scared based on what I've heard.
You'll do great, I'm sure. We're proud of you.
Aww.
You ready to go?
Who's that?
Gotta go, Mom. Have a dorm meeting in 2 minutes. Love you.
Hello? Hello? Who was that?
Centricom Fiber, because you don't just need internet, you need good internet.
In the beginning, glass repair meant a long trip to the city. Inconvenient, but it got the job done. Then came the big chains, quick but costly. Then Clear Sight Glass Solutions rolled into town. For 15 years, they've been making your life easier with mobile and in-shop services. Because they're local, and they genuinely care about keeping you safe on the road. They even recalibrate for new models. Visit them on Main Street or at clearsightglasssolutions.com. Keep it clear, keep it local with Clear Sight Glass Solutions in Nephi.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Okay, Creed Herring to face Kyan Lyman. Throws left, but bats right and hits a screamer foul down the third baseline. Strike one.
Well, we've talked, Creed Herring, just a freshman.
Yep.
Good looking player, too, for a freshman.
480 average coming in, leading the team on the mound as well. Next pitch is upstairs for ball one.
Yeah, good pitcher, good hitter. Hits in the 4 spot for this good hitting San Juan team as a freshman.
So the 1-1 pitch. On its way, swing and a miss on a good one up and in. Tied him up there.
Yeah, Lyman, you mentioned it, kind of Walker Baird's been kind of the number 1. Lyman the close number 2. Both these guys, when they're on the mound, this Kanab team's tough to beat.
Yeah, I wrote that one in on the hands. That one's lifted towards center field. Hayden Gubler coming in. Nope, that's going to fall for a base hit. Seeing eye single on the tweener. So the first hit in the ball game for San Juan. That'll bring up Remy Watcott, 364 hitter.
I just dropped in no man's land out there between center, second, and right field.
Herring with 3 stolen bases on the season. But we've already seen the arm from Cannon Brodsko. You want to make sure if you're going to try it, you better get a good jump.
Well, and I think that's what Coach Jens Nilsson figured. Hey, we're going to try it in this first inning. If we get him there with 2 outs, a base hit scores him, ties it, or gives him the lead. But at the time, they didn't get that. And then Kanab comes up, gets 1 run of their own to take the lead.
Remy fouls off the first pitch. So 1 strike. Watched Cannon Brodsko there setting the defense, pulling the center fielder in a little bit, getting everybody kind of just straight away. Keelan Hutchins in the on-deck circle. There's the pitch. Catches the corner for strike 2. 0-2. What got in a hole early.
Yeah, good-looking pitch right there. Painted that outside corner.
There's the 0-2. That's foul right straight back. Had a good hack.
Yeah, he did. That was a good swing with 2 strikes, just trying to hit the ball where it's pitched. Lots of room, too, in the outfield. You saw the 1 drop in already from Creed Herring. These Kanab Cowboys, they know they're going to give up a single, but they're not going to give up anything beyond that.
Next pitch. That's lifted straight up. Walker Baird going towards the dugout. I think he's going to run out of room as that gets out of foul territory. So Watcott stays alive. This will be the 5th pitch. 2 of the 4 that he's already seen has been after he got down 0-2. So he's battling.
Coach Baird in the first base coach for San Juan, joking, having a little fun out there.
So the next pitch. Oh, that's up over the head for ball one. It's 6 pitch to Watcott. Quality at bat here. He's
and it's
off some good ones.
22 pitches so far for Kyan Lyman.
Oh, the crowd's groaning along with me on that one. I thought they had him rung up, but that evens the count at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That ball's lifted. That's going to be trouble if it stays fair.
Glover calls it, makes a heck of a play, and then rifles it into second base.
Yeah, Latimer Glover with the over the.
If you watch this watch this replay too, Willie, that's a harder catch than it looks because he really turned the motor on and was running full speed, and you knew that he was the only one that was going to have a chance at it. He calls it off. Roscoe lets him go get it, and he makes a heck of a play.
So 1 out. Herring stuck at first base. Keelan Hutchins, a .361 hitter to face Lyman. Here's the pitch. Strike one.
Yeah, Lyman doing a good job for the most part, just pounding the strike zone. He did walk Nash Young back in the first inning, but really trying to get ahead in the count early on these San Juan hitters.
Left-handed batter, swing and a miss. For strike two, Keelan Hutchins. Got a lot of hair sticking out underneath the batting helmet for Mr. Hutchins.
Extra padding.
Ball's ripped.
Yeah.
But going back, and a good running catch from Colton Blomquist out there in left field, and he gets it back in a hurry.
I told you this Kanab defense might be one of the best defenses we're going to see, and you've seen them flashing the leather. Latimer Glover makes a heck of a play, and then right there, Colton Blomquist in left field. In the sun, mind you, is not very friendly right now.
Nope, and it's going to get less friendly as we go. So that brings up Jonas Jessen, .226 hitter, with Watcott or Herring there at first base. First pitch, swing and a miss. Just challenged him with the heater.
Yeah, and you know, these San Juan hitters are, he was swinging right there, obviously, but they're going to start saying, hey, we've got to make better approach on first pitch when we're swinging and make sure we make good contact.
Let's go to third base. Verozco coming up with it across the diamond. They pulled him off. So the E5. First error in the ball game.
Yeah, just
pulled
him off the bag because he had to reach up the line towards home plate to get that throw.
Second freebie given up by Kanab. So up at runners at first and second with 2 outs. That brings up Brant Bingham. He's hurt, so he's been relegated to DH duty, but he came in hitting .400.
Got runners now at first and second with 2 outs.
So the first pitch from Lyman gets the corner, strike one. Hurt his knee.
Yeah.
I notice he's got the brace off.
I'll tell you what, though, he had a good day at the plate yesterday.
Lyman steps off. I think he might have missed the signal for the pickoff at second. Grady Lacey in the on-deck circle, if he gets the shot. So the 0-1. Right here. Gets a corner.
Yeah, they wanted it. They checked with the first base umpire. He says no.
Let's see that. No. Oh, well. 1-1. Fouled off.
That pitch was on the inside part of the plate. He just didn't get the hands through quick enough, got it on the handle, and fouled it back to the right side there to the backstop. But got to get his hands through on those fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
So, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, Bingham steps out. So here we go again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runners on. There's the pitch, fouled off again.
Yeah, good at bat right here. Bingham had some good at bats yesterday, and right here, his first time up facing Kyan Lyman. Trying to do anything he can to get a base hit and see if they can't score Creed Herring from second base.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. Not looking. Got him window shopping for out number 3. So, no runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error, and there were just the 1 runner left on base. So, after 2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 2 of them. So, after 1.5, it's Kanab 1-0 as they come to bat in the bottom of the second. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centacom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
Why did I choose Huntsman? To get real experience, real support, and a career focus from day one. Instead of regular classes on Fridays, we dive into workshops, build our network, and grow together. At the Huntsman School, we forge lifelong friendships, support each other through challenges, and celebrate our wins. Here, students graduate with experience and jobs waiting. We dare mighty things together. That's the Huntsman difference. Learn more at huntsman.usu.edu. Why did I choose Huntsman?
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people. And many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years. And there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Okay, we're back as Hayden Gubler takes ball 1 from Jagger Neves here in the bottom of the second. Curveball right there, strike 1. Evens things up at 1-1.
Gubler getting time till he's ready so he doesn't get quick pitched.
That ball's fouled right straight back over the top here. I could hear it. I'm not sure you could hear it at home, but
I had my glove out.
Yeah.
It was going to land just a little bit to my left, though.
Next pitch down. That's going to even things up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Gubler. That's hit towards the third base. That's going to get through. CNI right through the 5-6 hole. For the base hit, third hit in the ball game for the Kanab Cowboys.
Well, you're going to see Gubler. He's got the speed. Coach going to give him the still sign at some point.
Hayden Gubler, 18 stolen bases on the season. Creed Herring got a strong arm. There he goes. Nope, going to go back to first.
We've seen that a little bit yesterday, Willie. Maybe it's like one of those I'm going, but I didn't feel like I got the jump I wanted and then comes back. Mm-hmm. I just think, get out there, get your jump, and just go for it.
Ooh, looks to lay down the bunt, did Colton Blomquist. Just a 104 hitter. Trying to do the job there in the number 9 slot for Coach Craig Brinkerhoff.
Well, and Blomquist, maybe doesn't have the batting average, but he's got good speed. So, you get a bunt down, you move a runner, and then you get down the line, put the pressure on the defense to field it, make a play, and then make a good throw.
Here's the 1-1 from Neves. I'm going to call that one. Are they going to call him out? Nope, called it dead at the plate. I thought maybe he hit it after he stepped out of the batter's box.
Maybe we can see a replay, but Not sure if, obviously, the only thing that would have happened is it must have hit him while he was in the box before it went out in front of the plate. Oh, it hit the bat twice. He
That's
bunted,
the other thing that
he
can
bunted
happen.
it, then it bounced up, hit the bat.
Yep. Well, he was still in foul territory. So the 1-2 pitch. Outside, Herring goes to first, tried to slap tag. That'll even things up at 2-2. And Gubler gets back. 2-step, 3-step now. Nope, just 2. There goes Gubler. That ball's hit towards the shortstop. Jonah John over to first. No. Good hustle there by Blomqvist.
Well, you've seen the speed, but also I don't know that it was necessary, but he goes diving headfirst into first base. Makes sure that he's safe, but just a great hustle effort right there.
Yeah, just a hustle single right there. So the 4th hit in the ballgame puts runners at first and second.
Yeah, and you see Coach Brinkerhoff call over Latimer Glover. I would not be surprised if he doesn't say, hey, you're my leadoff hitter, you're my guy. You struck out last time. We're going to have you lay a bunt down. This is going to help you see the ball, but we're going to move 2 guys over and give your teammates a chance to drive them in.
Exactly, nobody out. Got some big guns coming up.
Nope.
Well,
swinging away.
The next thing is you can just hit a deep one, get back, tag up. There he goes. There he goes. Gubler's going to tag up and move up. Blomqvist has to stay on the F8, out number 1. But run number 2, 90 feet away. That brings us back to the number 2 hitter, Grady Anderson. He smoked one for a stand-up triple his first time up. All the way to that, what is that, a Roman numeral 12?
12, big 12.
There you go.
Well, left-handed batter, left-handed catcher, so Colton Blomqvist there at first base with good speed. I'd imagine Grady Anderson's going to see a pitch and let him get down there.
Yep, Neves steps off, wants to see the sign again. Wants Blomqvist to get a little nervous. No go. He faked. Oh.
Fastball on the outside corner.
Portion. Yep. Strike 1 to Grady. Here's the pitch. Long look. There goes the runner. They're not going to throw.
Yeah, no shot. And Grady being patient, letting that one go, evens the count at 1-1, and now he's got a chance to pick up 2 RBIs.
Got the Verotsko boys behind him. Aunt Kangela pulling for him. That one stays up for ball 2.
Yep, 2-1 count here, 1 out. Runners at second and third, and Grady Anderson, one of the hottest hitters in this Kanab lineup at the plate.
Neves from the windup got away with one there. Fouled off by Grady. Had a good swing.
Got excellent speed on the bases and then excellent speed at the plate, too.
2-2, 1 out. Jagger Neves delivers, and that stays up. Good hustle to get back there by Gubler. Third base. Makes the count full. Yeah. That's hit to the first baseman. Only place he can do is step on first for the out, but the run's going to score.
Yeah, and Grady did his job, right? It's either a fly ball or hit the ball to the right side. Give yourself up for a team at-bat right there, and he does the job, gets the runner in from third base.
So that'll get us to the Killer V's. First pitch to to Brogan. Vrotz goes upstairs for ball 1.
So far in this inning, 1 hit, 1 run across.
I got 2 hits. Where'd I go wrong? Blomqvist beat out the single.
You're right.
Gubler.
Yep, that's right. 2 hits and 1 run across, and Frosco trying to add to it if he can get a base hit, score the runner from third. That's Brogan Verosco, the older brother of Cannon.
One ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Runner on. Ooh, had a big hack. Brogan's got 2 long trippers on the season.
Big swing there, but he's going to have to shorten up now with the 2-2 count.
Here's the pitch. Curveball. That's it. Long ways to right field, but right at Jonas Jepson. Ooh, he falls down. Did he hold on to the ball? Yep. Yes, he does. So the F9 will end the rally, but they come up with 2 runs. They do so on 2 hits. There were no errors in the inning, and there was 1 runner left on. So after 2 complete, it's 3.
Oh, 2. I think they just got the 1. Yep.
Well, that's right. They stranded the so 2-0. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centacom Team Hive, and KSL Sports. Drive for a winning team. DP Curtis Trucking works hard to move America and get their drivers home on the weekend. DP Curtis hires reliable drivers with competitive starting pay and raises after 90 days. Employment options include insurance, 401k, paid vacation, and attainable bonuses, and more. Why would you drive for anyone else? Call DP Curtis Trucking for details, 435-893-2900. That's 435-893-2900, or click on dpcurtis.com. Your home, life, and auto insurance deserve a winning team. Farmers Insurance Dan Cranny Agency introduces the newest member of the team, Gabe Cranny. Yep, it's now a doubleheader. But who needs insurance? If you own a home, farm, ranch, business, or have a spouse, children, or livestock, you need insurance. Get peace of mind with a winning team to make sure home sweet home stays that way. Call Dan or Gabe Cranny at Farmers Insurance in Richfield, 435-896-5453, 896-5453. America can depend on farmers.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Okay, we're back. 2-0. We hit the top of the 3rd inning here. Coming to bat for the San Juan Broncos will be 9-1-2, Grady Lacey, Baylor Nielsen, and Nash Young. Grady, a .279 hitter to start the tournament.
Talking to some kids down that third baseline.
So the first pitch to Grady Lacey. Swing and miss. Strike 1.
Well, it shows you that the pitching in Kyan Lyman right now to hold these San Juan hitters to no runs and just the 1 hit so far through 2.
Ooh, just missed with that riding fastball on the outside corner. Got bugs after you, Coach?
Yeah, they're just coming in the window here. Adam's got to have the camera so there's no glare, and we're just letting bugs in.
Strike 2.
You said you jinxed us earlier, Willie, when you said there's not even a breeze to keep the bugs away.
Yeah, not much anyway. Oh, that riding fastball up and in. Moves Lacey off the plate. Counts 2-2. Kyan Lyman, 38 pitches. Tries to catch the corner, but couldn't get her done. Counts full.
When you see in the left corner of our screen, batter not set, that's because Grady Lacey, this is his first at-bat.
Ball 4.
Draws a walk.
So the second base on balls given up. The third freebie given up. 24 base on balls on the season to go with the 46 strikeouts for Kyan Lyman.
Sitting at 40 pitches so far. So
the first pitch to Baylor Nielsen. Popped up to the first baseman his first time up. That ball's ripped right at his coach there. Foul.
Yeah, he didn't want to try to field that one too bad. Just stuck the left hand out and hoped the ball didn't hit it.
403 hitter coming in for Baylor Nielsen. Takes strike one. Got Grady Lacey.
Good looking curveball, catches the inside part of the plate.
Makes the count 0-2.
Got a final in Manti. They get the series win as they get the 10-3 victory over Ogden in game 2 today.
So the curveball just stays up. Good spot. Yeah, the Manti Templars will move on.
Yeah, they won game 1, lost game 2, and then came back and got the game 3 win.
Well, you might as well play them all. What the heck? Then you get the weekend off. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Yeah, played out right there is exactly what Kyan Lyman needed, and he got it.
First strikeout in the ball game for Kyan. Nope, the second. He had one looking earlier.
That's right, he got Brant Bingham back in the second. But he struggled right here against the lefty, Nash Young, who stands in.
Nash, a 500 hitter coming in. Tries the curveball down and in. That's a dangerous spot to leave it to the left-hander.
Yeah, Nash, the left-handed hitter. That's where I think he kind of struggled earlier and starts a ball one again with him.
Yeah, fed him a bunch of fastballs and they all stayed up and out. That one catches the corner.
Yep, pounded the strike zone there.
Yeah, he's going to have to be able to get that pitch across. Hit that zone. Hit the spot. Next pitch. That's hit towards the shortstop. Glover over to second for one. They're not going to get him at first, though. So you get out on the fielder's choice. Out number 2 at second. And Nash Young is at first base with 2 outs.
Well, Latimer Glover's been solid at shortstop in that one. He went down. He put a knee on the ground to make sure he fielded it clean because it kind of took a funny hop there at the end. But he knew if he got it, he had time at second base because it was hit so hard. He just needed to field it cleanly. He gets the lead runner.
Yeah, so Jagger Neves comes to the plate. 382 hitter coming in. Oh, that's going to get him on the hit by pitch. Well, that's the first hit by pitch today, but that's the 7th on the season for Kyan. And the 4th freebie of the day given up by the Kanab Cowboys. That puts runners at first and second. So they got the tying run on base, and the go-ahead run at the plate. Creed Herring.
Well, Creed Herring, one of the better hitters, too.
Yeah, has 1 home run on the season.
On this team. Got a single already. He's 1 for 1. And a chance to get a base hit and get San Juan on the board with their first run in.
First pitch. Runs that one up and in, but misses. Remy Watcott, 364 hitter, standing on deck. Here's the pitch. That's hit right at the shortstop Glover. He's going to go to second, and that gets the out there on the fielder's choice. At number 3, so no runs, no hits, no errors, and there was 2 runners left on. So after 2.5, it's still Kanab 2-0 as they come to bat in the bottom of the 3rd on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
For super low prices and weekly specials, stop by King County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab. Not only do they have the stage-top convenience store, but dine at Blue Taco with BOGO Tuesday. Buy any one Blue Taco item, get one free. Check out these specials. Joy's Boneless Petite Sirloin Steaks, $7.99 a pound. Golden Sweet Pineapple, 89 cents per pound. Boneless Pork Loin Chops, $1.99 a pound. Pink Lady Apples, 99 cents a pound. And fresh sweet corn, 4 for $5. For more savings, visit glaziersmarket.com.
This is more than just a job. It's a mission of caring. There's nothing more precious than a human life, and we all honor that responsibility. Beginning in 1932, we've been standing ready to serve our communities with trust, quality, and knowledge. And most of all, human connections.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery. Check out their great cut fruit program with wonderful fresh-cut fruit daily. And everyone loves Honey's famous talking truck, Rusty. Get all this with the hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Okay, we're back. And Cannon Verosco will lead things off for Coach Craig Brinkerhoff. 4:59 hitter coming in. He got on the fielder's choice. Jagger Neves still on the mound for the San Juan Broncos. First pitch to Cannon. Upstairs for ball one. Cannon got 9 home runs on the season. So he's got the pop. If there's anybody on the team with the pop here, it's him to get one out of this ballpark. Takes strike one.
Yeah, catches the outside corner right there.
Next pitch, down and away. I've seen Cannon Verosco hit one to right center field.
That's what
a long ways too.
Coach Craig Brinkerhoff told him. He says, hey, go with it that way.
Next pitch, upstairs. It counts 2-2.
Umpire tells the San Juan dugout he's not going to hear anymore.
That ball's fouled off to the right-hand side. This will be the 6th pitch in the at-bat. Cannon Verosco, catcher for Coach Craig Brinkerhoff. 4:59, 9 home runs. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Got him.
Big time curveball right there. Had Verosco sitting back and just could not make contact and gets the strikeout.
31st on the season, the 3rd in the ball game. That'll bring up Walker Baird. 377 hitter from the left-hand side. That one stays upstairs for ball one. So the 1-0. That one's upstairs as well for ball two.
He gets a big strikeout on Cannon, then trying to be almost too fine here with Walker Baird as he gets behind 2-0.
Gets the call on the
backdoor curveball right there.
Backdoor curveball, yeah. Well, that's off the nub. That's over to Keelan Hudson. Over to first for the 5-3 put out number 2.
Yeah, just a cue ball right there. And Hutchins, he's been good at third base, makes a nice throw. It was not hit hard at all. It was kind of like a swing and bunt, and he had to come in charging it, makes the play.
Kind of that short arm, sidearm throw, but he gets enough on it to get it across there.
Yeah, the only time he didn't was he tried at second base, and he threw that one kind of on the hop, and it
off the back foot, yeah.
Yep.
Ball one to Sayer Finnis on the curveball.
Sayer 0 for 1, struck out.
That one's upstairs for ball two. 344 hitter coming in for Sayer. Next pitch. That one stays up as well.
Umpire's been consistent both ways, but he wants it in a certain spot, and one of those spots is down. He's not giving the pitch up at all.
Full automatic right there. Strike one.
I was okay with that. I like the umpires that have a low strike zone.
Yep, 3-1. Tried to pull the trigger. Is going to. I guess they appeal and they say no. So he's got the base on balls as he held up on that. So that's the first base on balls given up by Neves. 21st on the season. And the third freebie given up by San Juan. That'll bring up Brady Ramsey. He grounded out the second baseman his first time up. Takes strike one.
Ramsey looking to try to hit something in a gap here. See if he can't get Sayer around from first to score.
266 hitter coming in. They try make sure that Finnis isn't going anywhere. Sayer finished 3 stolen bases on the season. Here's the pitch. Curveball right there. Strike 2.
Well, Neves is a battler out there on the mound. He's a gamer. He's one of those guys, as Coach Jens Nilsson knows better than any of us. He's the type of player you want on your team.
No kidding. Oh, that one just fouled off. I thought maybe that got a piece of the umpire, but.
Yeah, I think just fouled it off enough that
Creed Herring couldn't hold on to it.
Creed Herring couldn't catch that one cleanly.
So we'll do the 0-2 again with Finnis at first base. That's ripped right at the, they're going to say that but he's going to get him anyway on the 4-3 put out for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. After 3 complete, it's 2-0 Kanab as we get ready for the top of the 4th on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
For enjoyable Western dining, there's only one stop in Southern Utah, Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant in Kanab. Stop in for their special chicken fried steak with Bob's homemade country gravy and delicious Western entrees. They also offer takeout. Just call 644-2488. That's 644-2488. Houston's Trails Inn features remote site catering. Anywhere, anytime, anyplace. Just phone 435-899-2140. So make plans to stop by Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant and mobile catering in Kanab, where the waitresses wear guns on their hips and a smile on their lips.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Okay, Willie Akers and Olin Anderson. We're back for the top of the 4th here at Larry H. Miller Field. Game number 15. 2 undefeated teams. First pitch to Remy Watt, caught from Con Lyman, swing and a miss for strike 1. A little wrinkle on that one, got underneath the bat of Remy. Remy, a 364 hitter starting today. Pitch number 51 from Lyman. That one's lifted towards center field. Goober going back on it. Oh, gets over his head. We talked about the sun. Remy's going to get in there with a stand-up double.
Yeah, I got the crowd going. That's only the second hit of the ball game for San Juan.
But brings the tying run to the plate. That's Keelan Hutchins. So I think they're going to, not sure what's going on there with the first base coach, but he's back in the coach's box now. So Keelan Hutchins.
Yeah, he flew out to left field his first time up. 0 for 1.
Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. Yeah, flew to left field on the 0-2 count.
Lyman gets the sign.
Going to throw behind him for the pickup, but he gets back. Does Remy Watcott.
Yeah, Remy's not going to get a huge lead. He'll work on a secondary, bounce back and forth, but his first primary lead's not going to be real big.
So here's the 1-0. That's in the dirt. Good stop by. But Watcott, he decides he's just going to stay there.
Well, there's no out, right?
Nope.
You don't want to make the first or the third out at third base. So just playing it safe.
And ball 2 to Hutchins. Roscoe goes out to talk to him. Walker Baird comes over. We're going to have a meet at the mound. So we got 2 balls. Got a runner at second, nobody out. Have a 2-0 ball game. Kanab holds that 2-0 lead as we bat in the top of the 4th.
They might just be reviewing. I doubt it. I mean, runner's already in scoring position. You need more than 1 run. You're playing to get at least 2 here, tie the game, but maybe just reviewing some bunt defense type situation.
So Keelan Hutchins with a 2-0 count at the plate. 361 hitter to start the tournament. Here's the pitch. Right there on the corner. Strike 1.
Yeah, 2-0 count. He needed it, and he painted that outside corner perfectly.
Painted her with Sherwin-Williams, didn't he?
Yes, he
Got
did.
Just the right shade. Just a shade outside on the corner there. Here's the pitch. That's hit towards the third baseman. Going to go to touch just in case. Going to get the 5-3 put out.
Yeah, and there's no place for Hutchins to go other than just stand there at second base. You know, had he hit that towards the right side, he might be able to move that runner up. But when you hit the ball in front, Hutchins has to see the ball through.
Yeah, Jonas Jepson, a 226 hitter. Got on an error on the third baseman his first time up. That ball's lifted weakly towards the first base side. Walker Baird's back and got that for the P3 for out number 2.
Yeah, Walker got that about 6 feet foul maybe, and just behind first base for the second out.
That brings up the designated hitter, Brant Bingham, 400 hitter coming in. He struck out looking his first time up. Here's the first pitch. Upstairs for ball 1.
Yeah, you're going to see Brant Bingham probably be pretty selective here. And I think that was his approach in the second inning when he got caught looking on strike 3. But just to be patient, be selective, get his pitch, and only swing at his pitch.
That's Vladimir Glover's going to have to hurry. Oh, but throws it away. That's going to score a run on the E. An errant throw.
Yeah, and if you're Walker Baird, you got to realize the throw's up the line already. You're not going to try to catch it and stay on the bag. Come off, just catch the ball, keep the guys at first and third. But instead he tried to do both, and that was to catch the ball and stay on the bag, and just couldn't get it.
Second error. First run in the ball game for San Juan. 5th freebie. Uncharacteristic of Kanab Cowboys. So that puts a runner at first base with 2 outs. Grady Lacey, the number 9 hitter. And Lyman, first pitch. Misses for ball 1.
Yeah, so with 2 outs, the error extends the inning and puts the first run across, making it 2-1, Kanab.
That ball's hit softly. Lyman off, throws to first. They get him.
Yeah, that was a good dig right there from Baird. As Lyman threw that right in the dirt to him.
1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 error, and there was 1 runner left on. So after 2.5, it's 2-1 as Kanab comes to bat in the bottom of the 4th on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
Being part of one of the most advanced power plants in the world, it's going to be exciting.
It's important that we're listening to our customers that want clean energy.
And so I love the fact that we can power our homes here in Bountiful, but we can also be thoughtful about the environment at the same time. The power revenue bonds are completely backed by the future sale of power, which saves everybody money. And so historically, we've had lower power rates thanks to having this resource.
Jones and DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
So, first pitch strike to Hayden Gubler. Swung over the top of a little wrinkle there on the outside corner from Jagger Neves. We've got time called at the plate.
Yeah, he's saying wait till I give you the okay. Batter called time, so he awarded it.
Jagger toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. That's an excuse me swing that's going to go drop for a base hit.
You know, it's funny right there. I mean, yeah, excuse me swing's the exact call for that one, Willie. And a lot of times a player gets frustrated when they hit a rope. They hit it as hard as they can and they get out. And then sometimes they're still frustrated on that. Well, hey, you just got a base hit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, it proves a point. You know, sometimes you have to change your approach. If things aren't working for you, hey, do some things different.
Yeah, shorten it up. Just put it in play. And that one, Hayden Gubler's got his second hit of the game.
Colton Blomquist beat out an infield single his first time up. He was to lay one down at going foul. Herring picks it up while it is foul.
Well, and look at the defense right there. If that was fair, Gubler's going to get third base on it.
Yep.
If you're a shortstop, you got to be moving, covering third base the way their defense was. They had first base stay, second base covering the bag, third base charging. And the shortstop, Baylor Nelson, just standing there. You got to get to the bag.
So the 0-1 pitch to Blomquist. Keelan Hutchins sneaking in at third base there. He squares away, pulls it back. They try to get the snap throw, but he's safe.
We see that quite often, Willie, where the runner gets too far off too, and then they get out. The purpose is the bunt's going to get you there safely. You don't have to get halfway there. You got to make sure you get a good couple, secondary jumps, and make sure you see the ball down before you go.
And curveball pulls it back again, takes ball two. Yeah, get your bunt jumps there.
Yep.
And but be ready to go back if that ball ain't put down on the ground. So Colton Blomquist will step back in. Neves delivers. That ball's ripped. That's going to get over the head. That's going to go all the way to the fence. And the race is on. Hayden Gubler, he rounds it, and Blomquist is going to stay at second on the stand-up double.
Yeah, that was definitely ripped as it gets lands on the warning track, and one hops the fence there at 347. Didn't go over the fence. That's a tall fence, but nonetheless, it's a double and an RBI. But I think one of the reasons that he saw that pitch so well is because he was squaring around. Yep. He was bunting. He'd been tracking that ball in.
Got the eye on the ball.
He saw it, turned on it.
So back to the top, Latimer Glover. Takes curveball outside for ball one. Latimer with a chance to extend the lead here.
Well, and that gets the run back that they gave up in the top half of the inning.
Yeah, good speed there. Colton Blomquist at second. The 1-0. Curveball gets the corner. Good pitch there by Jagger Neves. Not giving in. Here's the 1-1. Oh, Glover swinging at a 59-foot curveball.
Got a score we want to pass along. It's in the best of three series. It's tied 3-3 in the eighth inning in what is the game three. So Providence Hall, Juab tied. Winner of that moves on, losers out.
That's it up the middle. Good scoop there by the shortstop, Jonah Johns, for the 6-3 put out. And out number one as Blomquist moves to third. So the runner still does his job. That'll bring up Grady Anderson. He tripled and then grounded out to the first baseman.
Well, and left-handed hitter, what do you want to do again? Try to pull the ball, score the runner from third base.
Grady, a 437 hitter coming in. Who had a hack, but missed.
And he did want to try to pull that ball. He knows that if he can get another ground ball towards first base, second base, or even get a base hit or anything in the outfield, he's going to score that runner, do his job.
Good hack, but came up empty. The next pitch sails wide and high, even things up at 1-1. 71 pitches for Jagger Neves now, as Kanab bats in the bottom of the fourth inning with a 3-run lead. Next pitch, that stays upstairs as well for ball 2 to Grady Anderson. Like I said, a 437 hitter coming in. He's got some pop in his bat too. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. Both pitchers seem to be struggling with the right or the left-hand hitter.
Yeah, just a little bit. They just got to focus on the catcher's glove and throw to their catcher.
3-1's fouled back. Counts full. Colton Blomqvist at third with 1 out. Grady Anderson's got the full count. Then we get to the killer V's for Kanab, the Verosco boys.
I like the killer V's. That's a good one.
Here's the pitch, and that's hit towards the shortstop. Jonah Johns, good fielding job there, but can't dig it out. On the E6. And the run scores.
Well, Grady Anderson with another good at-bat, hits the ball up the middle there. Shortstop fields it, but runner was coming home regardless, so Blomqvist scores. So they get 2 runs here in the bottom of the fourth as they gave up 1 in the top. Now they lead 4-1.
Brogan Verosco, first pitch from Jagger Neves. Strike on the curveball. Brogan 430 coming in. He singled and then flew out to right field, deep to right field. There's the pitch. Stays outside.
Yeah, just missed the outside corner as Creed Herring tried to pull that one in.
Cannon Verosco's in the on-deck circle with 1 out. There goes a runner. Looked like he was trying to hit behind him.
Yeah,
Possible hit and run there.
Yep. That's what Coach Brinkerhoff's saying. Hey, stay out there, go with that pitch, drive it that way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, they have it opposite on the scoreboard, but you're right,
Yeah,
Willie. He even told the Kanab team, no, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
That evens it up at 2-2. That's a brave man to take that pitch right there.
Well, and Creed looked into the dugout and shook his head. I don't know if they said, where is that? And he shook his head. He didn't know where it was. So that was a borderline pitch.
That ball's hit toward that could find a hole. They're going to have to hurry to get. No, that's going to be an infield single off the bat. The cue ball off the bat of Brogan Verosco.
Well, and you talked about it, hit behind the runner, right? He was going, and that's what they wanted to do, is go the other way, hoping to create a hole for him to hit the ball through. And it was far enough for Jonah John to go over and try to field that. He gets there, but no play at all.
7th hit in the ball game to go with them 4 runs. And that brings up the big Verosco bat. Cannon, 459 with 9 home runs. First pitch down, ball 1. Cannon struck out his last time up.
Yeah, struck out on a curveball. He's going to see a steady diet of them here as he sees one there.
Well, you show him too many, you could regret it. If he can track one of them, let it travel, he could do some damage here. Here's another one. He swings on that curveball. That was a good spot there from Jagger Neves.
Yeah, just fouls that off as it goes to the backstop. I thought he maybe swung and missed and it come off the catcher's glove, but definitely a foul ball because even Creed Herring didn't act too worried about getting back to the backstop to get that ball.
If you're going to swing at that one, you got to look to take that one to the right-hand side, and he was trying to get ahead of that one. Here's the up. Eve steps off. Roscoe steps out. He's back in. I think we're ready to go on the 1-2 pitch with one out. Runners at first and second. Well, that's hit. That's hit on the line. That's going to score one. Everybody else is going to hold. So, Grady Anderson with the speed on the 8th hit. Grover Roscoe holds at second. Cannon at first.
Yeah, 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across already. Runners at first and second, one out. They're not done yet.
That brings up Walker Baird. Another big hit from the left-hand side. 377 coming in for Walker Baird. Oh, he hits a slow roller. Only place they can get is to first. So the G3 is out number 2, but everybody else moves up. Puts a little pressure on Creed Herring and Jagger Neves to keep everything out in front. Brings up Sayer Finnis, a 344 hitter.
Oh
Struck
for
out
1.
and walked.
Yep. Fennis has a chance to make up for that right here. A base hit would give them 2 more runs here in the inning.
Strike 1. Good fastball. I think maybe after looking at all them curveballs, he was expecting another curveball.
Yeah.
Got the heater. The 0-1. That's lifted. That's going to get fouled out of play, I think. Yeah, that's got guys pulling off their ball cap.
Yeah, we're going to have to give him a knee.
That's a way to ruin a good ball cap.
When
but
you
got
say
hands.
knee?
Yeah, yeah.
Unless it's a Red Sox hat, you
Yeah.
let the ball go through it.
So the count's 0-2 to Sayer Finnis. 2 outs. It's a 5-1 ball game favoring Kanab as they bat here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Just outside.
He's missed he's not missing by far. That's where he wants it. That's where Creed's Herring's glove is, and he's hitting it, but they're just becoming waste pitches, right?
Yep.
Because the umpire's not giving you that, and nobody's chasing
Next
it.
pitch. That's gonna get down for a hit. That's gonna score 2. Throw comes to the third baseman, gets away from him, but on the single, that's gonna score the Verotsko boys. 5th hit in the inning and the 5th run in the inning. Makes the score 7-1. Creed Herring's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. That'll bring up Brady Ramsey. This will be the 9th batter in the inning. He's grounded out twice hard to the second baseman. Maybe talking about how you want to pitch him right here, you think, Coach?
Yeah, I think so. Tell him that was a defensive visit as they point over to the dugout.
So Brady Ramsey, a 266 hitter coming in from the left-hand side. First pitch. Takes that inside for ball 1.
Yeah, Sayer Finnis really coming up big for Coach Craig Brinkerhoff and the Kanab Cowboys, getting that 5th hit of the inning and getting those 2 RBIs to plate 5 so far here.
That one paints the corner on the heater to even things up at 1-1. Sayer Finnis with 3 stolen bases. 2-step lead. Extends just a bit. Here's the pitch. Just misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 7-1 as Kanab bats here in the bottom of the 4th. 5 runs across thus far in the inning with the runner on first base. Sayer Finnis. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Straight back. Off the bat of Brady Ramsey.
Yeah, 2-2 now, 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 outs, but 5 runs and 5 hits in this inning for Kanab. Right fielder playing fairly deep, shallow and left.
Crew fouls it off again. This will be the 6th pitch that Brady Ramsey seeing. And that is pitch number 94 for Jagger Neves.
Yeah, and if Brady Ramsey can reach, we're going to be right back to where we started this inning, and that was Hayden Gubler.
First pitch, that's skied to right field. Right fielder Jonas Jepson's got it there for the F9 and out number 3, but not before the Kanab Cowboys come up with 5 runs. They do it on 5 hits. There was the 1 error in the inning, and there was 1 runner left on. After 4 complete, it's 7-1. Kanab will be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports. Let's cover the perfect solution for memorable vacations, short road trips, or making travel memories with family and friends. Just be sure to purchase your next new or used vehicle at the Jorgensen Auto Group. Jorgensen Chevrolet Ephraim, Jorgensen Ford Richfield will make sure you get properly outfitted. On road, across town, or cross country, try the Jorgensen experience, available only at the Jorgensen Auto Group. Jorgensen Chevrolet Ephraim, Jorgensen Ford Richfield. Memory makers and thrill seekers wanted.
The staff and management of Kane County Hospital provides professional care for you and your family. Their skilled nursing facility, medical, surgical, radiology, and laboratory personnel offer a calm and professional atmosphere while providing care for the community and visitors alike. Their 15-bed skilled nursing facility offers residents an astounding panoramic view while delivering the security and comfort of home. Healing happens here. Kane County Hospital in Kanab, supporting academics and athletics at our Kane County schools.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
No, they caught me going to the water cooler, Coach. So, top of 5. San Juan comes to bat down by 6. They'll lead things off with number 1 hitter, Baylor Nielsen, Nash Young, and Jagger Neves.
Yeah, Baylor looking to try to bunt for a base hit any way he can get on, and that pitch was up and in, and he had to pull the bat back and get out of the way.
Where do you tell your pitchers when they square around like that? Right where it's supposed to go. That ball's lifted to the left-hand side. That's going to get down all the way to the fence. He's going to go for third. He's going to get there, I think, with throw coming in. So a stand-up triple. That's the way you answer back.
Yeah, good-looking swing and great piece of hitting right there for Baylor Nielsen to get things started off here in the top of the 5th inning.
3rd hit in the ball game for San Juan.
Yeah, he put a charge into that one for sure.
Most high school ball fields, that had been well out.
Definitely in San Juan it was out.
Yeah, that right there at the 380-foot sign, so probably 365 on that one. Next pitch, first pitch to Nash Young's outside for ball 1. Nash is 500 hitter coming in from the left-hand side, and we've seen Lyman's had a little trouble. Well, got him to swing at one down and in.
Well, that's where that's a tough pitch to hit if you're a lefty, that curveball down and in. More than likely, should have just let that one go.
That's hit towards Walker Baird, but foul.
Got to make sure you score the runner from third, no doubt, but you're trying to get multiple hits and multiple runs in this inning as you're trailing 7-1. But that's one way to do it, by pulling the ball to the right side.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The runner at third represent the second run. If they could get it across, that's going to do it. That'll be over to the second baseman on the 4-3 putout from Brady Ramsey to Nolan Baird, or Walker Baird. Nolan's the other Baird.
He's got a little brother named Nolan, yep.
Yeah, you got to watch them Nolan characters.
So good piece of hitting right there. Nash Young drives in the run, so he did his job. They get one of those 5 back that they gave up in the bottom of the 4th.
Brings up Jagger Neves. Curveball just misses for ball 1. Jagger, a 382 hitter coming in. He got hit by a pitch and got on fielder's choice. Next is inside as well.
Jagger trying to get on base and help himself out. He's done a nice job on the mound, but this Kanab team just had a big inning.
That's lifted to the right-hand side. That's going to get out of play. That's pitch number 70 for Kyan Lyman. We're in the top of 5 in a 7-2 ball game, favoring the number 2 Kanab Cowboys. Number 1's out. That's hit to Nolan Baird on a little pop-up for the P1 and out number 2.
Yeah, nice job. He just jammed him right there, got it off the handle, went over, made the play.
That'll bring up Creed Herring. A 480 hitter coming in. He's got a single and then got on a fielder's choice. First pitch. Misses. I'm not sure where.
Maybe down?
Yeah. So the 1-0. There's got the tail and fastball for strike 1.
So far, these Kanab pitchers have done what they needed to. You know, they're pitching really well, giving their teams exactly what they want. They haven't had to use a lot of pitchers. They were able to go all game yesterday with Walker Baird. So far this whole game, Kyan Lyman sitting at 73 pitches, so he's been able to go the distance here.
Yeah, Walker Baird was lights out yesterday. That pitch just misses. That's ball 3.
That's the one thing that he doesn't want to do with the 7-2 lead, though, is start walking guys and giving them those freebies, running the pitch count up.
Next pitch. That's hit a mile high. Shading his eyes out there is Colton Blomquist. He's got it for the F7 and out number 3. But San Juan comes up with 1 run. They do it on 1 hit. There were no errors in the inning, and there was 1 runner left on. No runners left on. So after 4.5, it's 7-2. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centacom Team Hive at KSL Sports.
Welcome back to the UCCU Saving Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU. The Kane County School District is proud to serve students and parents in Kane County while making it a priority to focus on every student every day. Kane County School District makes it easy and convenient to find information about local schools, the district calendar, announcements, Board of Education minutes, as well as your students' grades and attendance, all at kanek12.org. That's kanek12.org. You can also follow the Kane County School District on Facebook. Rigor, Relationships, Relevance. The Kane County School District.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Okay, we're back. New pitcher is Jonah John. He comes in with a 1.91 ERA, 32 and a third innings of work, and 3 2/3 innings, I should say. And 4 base on balls, 3 strikeouts. So he will face the 8-9-1 hitters. Hayden Gubler.
Interesting move right here, Willie, too. You know, I mean, Jagger Neve still had pitches. He's done. He's gone past the limit, right? You can't use him tomorrow. San Juan, if they lose this one, obviously they're going to play tomorrow. They don't play tonight.
Nope.
So using another pitcher here, but that tells me they believe they can still win this game.
Well, you're going to have to tell Hayden Gubler that because he's not done yet. He just comes up with the 10th hit.
And a double.
On a hustle double on that one.
Well, it shows you how important speed is in any sport, but right there, he was going 2 right out of the gate.
So that'll bring the number 9 hitter, Colton Blomquist. Good speed there as well. 2 for 2 in the ball game. Came in just hitting 104.
Hey, the 8-9 part of this lineup has been big for Coach Brinkerhoff.
That pitch is upstairs for ball 1.
San Juan hasn't got him out, Willie.
Nope. 3 runs scored. This will be the third opportunity for Blomquist. See how he does. See if they can get him out.
Looks like Providence Hall maybe came back and beat Juab 5-3. Oh, bottom of the 9th. So Juab needs 2 runs to tie that one as they're trailing 5-3 in the 9th.
We've got time at the plate. Blomquist steps out. Jonah John's going to have to step off. Blomquist taking his time. So we're ready. The 1-0 pitch. On its way. Nope. Going to miss on the curveball for ball 2. 7-2, bottom of 5.
2-0 count. Jonah John, the sophomore, getting some experience here in the 2A state baseball tournament.
Well, it was fouled sharply right over the top of the San Juan dugout for strike 1. A little late recognition on that curveball there. Jonah's not going to overpower you. That ball's in the dirt for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say San Juan, they can't give up any more runs right here. They switch pitchers, and they're hoping to maybe just throw something a little bit different as Kanab coming off of a big inning, trying to keep them scoreless.
I guess he called that a strike.
Yeah. Yep, full count. Gubler at second base there.
Leans out there and takes ball 4. He had the eye on that one. First walk in the ball game for Jonah John.
And still yet to get the 8-9 batters out.
4th freebie.
Between those 2 guys right there, there's 5 hits and a walk. 3 runs scored.
Back to the top, Latimer Glover. 367 hitter coming in. Struck out, flew out, and grounded out. 0 for 3. Takes strike 1 on the curveball. I don't see that very often from Latimer Glover.
No.
Lead-off hitter.
Well, and he's played such good defense out there, but maybe just pressing a little bit, in that leadoff spot, wanting to get the things going for his team. Just needs to relax and swing the bat like he can.
Well, that's lifted to the right-hand side. That's going to send Jonas Jepson back. Got the runner tagging. He got tagged up. He's going to head to third. Good heads-up baseball there by Hayden Gubler.
Yeah, and he got 4 or 5 steps off, and then I think he heard Coach Brinkerhoff saying, tag up, tag up. He goes back, he tags up, and now you got first and third.
First and third and 1 out. 7-2. Kanab leads here as they bat in bottom of the 5th. Left-handed hitting Grady Anderson. Been a tough out today.
Yeah, he has.
Scored 2 runs. First pitch. Oh, called on the outside corner there. Strike 1.
Couple RBIs, too.
Next pitch. That one's way outside. Even things up at 1-1.
Well, if you're Grady Anderson, you got to like hitting with the runner at first base because First baseman's holding the runner. There's a huge hole there. Second base is even playing towards the middle.
That ball's lifted to the center fielder. There's a tag up. He's going home. Here comes the throw. It's going to be offline. So on the F8, out number 2, Hayden Gubler scores the 8th run for the Kanab
sacrifice
Cowboys.
fly right there from Grady Anderson, getting another RBI and doing his job at the plate.
You betcha. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Brogan Bratsko. 430 hitter. A single, flew out, and a single, and scored. His first look at Jonah John. 430 hitter coming in with 2 home runs. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's way over. That's going to get to the backstop. And Brogan Bratsko, or Colton Blomqvist, hits the second on the wild pitch.
Coasts into second base, but now another runner in scoring position. And Brogan Bratsko, who's 2 for 3, has a chance to pick up another RBI and score a run here.
Freebies are 5 apiece. But the scoreboard's a different story. 8-2 in favor of Kanab. That one's down for ball 2. Brogan waving. Blomqvist back to second. (2-0) to Brogan Bratsko. Oh, I think he may have helped him on that one.
Yeah, pitch was outside on pitch number 15, and they'd like to see him stay under the pitch count in case they've got to use him tomorrow. You mentioned it earlier, Willie. The most you can throw in 2 days back-to-back is 75.
Yep. That ball skied towards the first baseman. Remy Watcott's got it for out number 3 on the P3. But not before the Cowboys come up with another run. They do so on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 runner left on. So after 5 complete, it's 8-2. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
At Mountain America, we understand that debt happens. Let's lighten your load. Visit macu.com/debt happens to get started.
At Manti Family Dental, we're not just fixing teeth, we're crafting smiles with a hometown touch. Our comprehensive care from crowns to Invisalign allows us to treat the young and the young at heart. Manti Family Dental is veteran-owned and backed by Dr. Carlisle's 13 years of expertise and a heart for Manti's community.
I'm Dr. Carlisle. My wife and I chose to raise our family where roots run deep. Here, every patient is treated like a neighbor, whether it's IV sedation to remove your wisdom teeth or getting an implant to replace a missing tooth. We ensure your dental health is in caring hands.
So give us a call to schedule a visit and discover the difference at Manti Family Dental.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Okay, we're back with Kyan Lyman dealing mostly handcuffs to the San Juan Broncos. He's got an 8-2 lead going to the top of the 6th. 5, 6, and 7 coming to bat for Jens Nielsen's San Juan Broncos. Remy Watcott at the plate. Takes first pitch upstairs for ball 1.
Got a final at Juab. It's Providence Hall with the win there, 5-3 in 9 innings. So Providence Hall wins that 3-game series, and they'll move on.
Next pitch, swing and a miss on the fastball, right in the middle portion.
Yeah, Watcott doubled and got the first run for San Juan.
78 pitches for Kyan Lyman. Next pitch, up and in for ball 2.
Yeah, he wants a good inning here so that he can go back out and finish the 7th.
Up and in, see if he comes down and away with a curveball. Nope, just comes with the fastball down and away. Evens the count at 2-2. That one's fouled back.
Yeah, he hasn't had to throw a lot of curveballs, just challenge these hitters, hit his spots.
Yep, the shadows are starting to become a problem here. Anything on the left-hand side. The sun, that ball's ripped back over top of us. You might have heard it.
Sound like thunder.
Yeah, hit the, whatever they call this thing, the shroud.
I call it the umbrella.
The umbrella. Next pitch. On its way. That's hit. Slow roller towards third base. Going to go foul as Vrasco picks that up there. So, Watcott will make the trip back to the plate. Pick up that chunk of aluminum he just deposited there.
Remy, a senior for the San Juan team.
Got a 2-2 count here. This will be the 7th pitch at the at-bat. That ball's fouled back as well. 3 pitches after the strike 2. Be the 8th pitch in the at-bat. Trying to elevate the pitch count here. 83 now for Lyman.
Yep.
He can go to 110.
8 seniors on this San Juan team.
We're in the 6th inning. Boy, takes that one. That was close. That brings the count full.
But we've seen him using freshmen, a couple sophomores, a couple freshmen. So got some good young kids coming too here for the San Juan Bronco team.
San Juan always seems to be able to retool. That one's fouled off. So this will be the 10th pitch.
That'll run the pitches up. Now we're at 85.
Yep. That ball's hit towards the center fielder. That's going to drop in front of Hayden Gubler to Hopper.
And you might see Coach choose to pinch run at this point in the game.
At plate number 38, Kanab.
No. One of the coaches yelling into the dugout for something. Yeah, here comes number 21. Who's 21?
Mason Perkins,
Mason
freshman.
Perkins. Going to run for Remy Watcott.
Yep.
So Watcott could return.
Maxon Perkins.
Maxon.
Sorry, yeah, Maxon.
Okay.
Just 2 stolen bases so far. That's going to bring out Coach Brinkerhoff to make just a mound visit. Probably just check on the arm, make sure he knows that, hey, you got plenty of pitches. Nothing hurt there. Just throw strikes, get a ground ball, get a double play, save some pitches, and get us back in here to hit.
Keelan Hutchins comes to the plate. He's lined out to the left fielder and grounded out to third base. Came in hitting .361, but 0 for 2. Coach Brinkerhoff back to the dugout. Everybody else fanning out to their defensive positions, and we're ready to go. Keelan Hutchins about to see his first pitch. And number 86 in the ball game.
Yeah, and that hit right there from Remy Watcott, just the 4th hit of the game for the San Juan Broncos.
From the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's lifted. First pitch swinging. That's going to get out of play.
Down beyond the bleachers. First base coach giving him some instructions.
So what Kyle Lyman would like to do is get a ground ball somewhere sharp in the infield, see if they can't turn 2. Well, that's lifted foul again. Baird has a look, but ain't going to be able to catch it. But strike 2. Pitch number 88.
So 2 foul balls down the right side, a little bit late on the fastball. Been pitching him away. We'll see if he decides to move it in under the hands.
Don't want to move it too close. Curveball.
Curveball away, and it must stay up.
Because definitely got the middle part of the strike zone, wherever it ended up. Like I said, he's not calling that high pitch. That ball's hit towards Verotsko. Foul. Well, there.
Yeah, he's hitting
elevating the pitch count. Pitch number 90.
Yeah, and he's hitting it down the right side, down the left side, doing a good job of just staying alive here at this at-bat. No outs. They're trying to put a string of hits together here and see if they can't crawl back into this one as they trail 8-2.
Curveball. Oh. No, it fell down. Tried to get up. Fell down. Tried to get up again. Latimer Glover. You have to go with the E6 on that one.
Yep. Well, he was trying to make the double play. Instead, at this point in the game, you're up 8-2. You're playing for outs. Really, the double play or the lead runner, it's nice, but it doesn't really change anything. They'd rather have one out and a runner at second base than no outs and runners at first and second, which is what they're facing now.
So pitch number 92, number 7 hitter Jonas Jepsen with runners at first and second. Just the fourth hit. Fourth hit. That ball's popped foul. So they're fouling off a lot of pitches. Pitch number 92 right there. So got 18 left, but he's still got another inning. They need to close this one down. Here's the pitch. Ooh. Upstairs for ball one. Jepsen, a .226 hitter coming in. Struck out, got on an error.
Could be an infield fly.
They have 3 for out number 1. I'll bring up Brant Bingham. But they're getting dangerously close to the top of the lineup. So 7th inning, if they don't get there now, they're going to definitely get there in the 7th inning.
Yeah, and on that infield fly, anytime you have runners at first and second or first, second, and third with less than 2 outs, a pop-up on the infield fair, it's an automatic out. Runners can run at their own discretion.
Brant Bingham, throw back to second. Not what you want to see. You don't want to throw one into center field right here.
Yeah, not a bad idea to let him know you're thinking about him, but really just
step off.
Not necessary either, like you said, just step off right there, but focus on the hitter.
At this stage of a ball game, I'm the safe type, you know. I guess that was the ball.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit outside and up as Verotsko kind of faked the throw to first base as Hutchins getting a good secondary down there.
Brant Bingham, a 400 hitter. That's hit towards Walker Baird. He cannot find that. Holy cow.
Well, I think same thing. He's thinking, I got to go to second base here and try to get a double play, and it's, no, just field it, go step on the bag.
Well,
you could see him turning the way he was turning, and then he was just playing juggle with one ball.
2 errors in the inning has loaded the bases. And pitch number 96.
You know, and really, I mean, all it takes for San Juan is a couple balls in a gap, and then you got 3 runs in, and then another run in, and then another guy at second base, and you're right back in the ball game. So a couple errors right here that have been costly for Kanab. They only have the 1 out, so defensively, we'll see how Coach Brinkerhoff decides to play it, whether he has the middle infield stay back, corners in, what he chooses to do, but still Kanab playing for outs. They need 5 of them.
Yep, Grady Lacey, the left fielder, .279 hitter coming in. Walked and grounded out, first pitcher to first. .279 hitter coming in. Kyan Lyman on pitch number 97.
That's the other thing it does with the extra errors, right? It creates extra pitches. And now Kanab's more than likely going to have to throw someone in the 7th.
If he gets out of this one, that's hit by. That's going to score 2. Here comes the throw to the plate. Got him.
Yep.
So they get 1. But Keelan Hutchins is thrown out for out number 2 on the base hit off the bat of Grady Lacey.
Yeah, let's see if we can see that replay one more time.
Slid too early, I think.
Yeah, got him. Well, and he didn't even touch till the back leg, right? The front leg that he's sliding with was off the line of the bag, and so it was the back leg that finally drug across the plate. But, that's one where you don't want to be thrown out at home trailing 8-2. He should have scored early. I don't know if he had a great jump, but then at that point, you probably just got to put on the brakes and go one base at a time.
So Lacey's had to stay at first. So there's 2 outs now, and we're back to the top of the order. Baylor Nielsen, 4-13 hitter coming in. Takes first pitch upstairs for ball 1. Pitch number 99. Right there, so he's got 11 left. That ball's hit a long ways. Goober's got it for F8 on pitch number 100. But San Juan, they come up with 1 run. They do it on 2 hits. There were 2 errors in the inning and 1 runner left on. So after 6.5, it's 8-3 with Kanab coming to bat in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Bottom of the 6th. And the Centricom Team Hive and KSL Sports.
It's a new age of storage at Mason Storage Utah and Aurora. Manage, rent, and pay self, RV, and boat storage online 24/7. Check it out today at masonstorageutah.com or call for reservation rates and information 435-529-7445. Rent storage in May and get 2 months of free storage at Mason Storage Utah, just east of Mason Machinery, 618 East Center Street in Aurora. Click masonstorageutah.com or call 435-529-7445.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is your local employee-owned and operated solution for plumbing, heating, and cooling, waterworks, agricultural irrigation, landscaping irrigation, power equipment, pumps, tools, and safety. Discover the difference a knowledgeable and friendly staff can make for you. With thousands of products and brands you know and trust, Mountain Land Supply has what you need when you need it. Call, click, or come into Mountain Land Supply of Richfield and let us help you move mountains.
Well, we're back. Kanab doesn't have to move any mountains, but they need to take care of business right here. Cannon Veratsko, Walker Baird, and Sayre Finnis in an 8-3 ball game against Jonah John. First pitch bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Cannon Veratsko coming in this one. Reached on a fielder's choice, struck out, and then I had a single and a run scored back in the 4th.
That ball's hit towards the shrubs. That's going to get by for a base hit on his horse. Going to get back to first base on the base hit from Cannon Veratsko.
Yeah, gets things started off here in the 6th inning. They'd like to get that run back. They gave up as Kanab does send Brogan Veratsko down in the bullpen to get loose, so we'll probably see him in the 7th.
Yeah, you'd like to get him in to start the inning instead of trying to bring him in. That ball lifted towards the left side.
Grady Lacey there played perfectly.
On the F7. No chance to tag up. Strike or an out number 1. Sayre Finnis. 1 for 2 in the ball game. He had a big hit his last time up.
Yeah, he did, and that hit, Willie, was with 2 outs. He gets a single and 2 RBIs.
So, Sayre, the DH, came into the day hitting a 344 clip. Cannon Veratsko at first base. Pitch up under the chin of Sayre Finnis. Take a picture of that for me, Coach. Next pitch, downstairs for ball 1. To Sayer Finnis. 2 balls, no strikes. Run out. Got Kanab at first base. That one's hit behind him. I don't think that was a hit and run. He's going to have to stay, but that's another big hit for Sayer Finnis. 12th in the ball game for the Kanab Cowboys.
Yeah, good piece of hitting right there. And Kanab, not done as the pitching coach comes out here. Right here, he's going to go talk to Jonah John and bring everybody together and decide what they're going to do here.
Yep. Got the meeting out there. They're playing the 7th inning stretch here at the ball field. Give it a big league flavor.
Yep, Kanab leading this one 8-3 in the bottom of the 6th inning. They got runners at first and second. Brady Ramsey coming to plate 0 for 3, looking for his first hit of the game.
Big left-handed bat right there in the number 7 slot for Coach Craig Brinkerhoff. 0 for 3 on the day. Came in at a 266 clip. He's hit the ball every time, just right at somebody. Twice to the second baseman and once to the right fielder. Look out if he finds the in-between there somewhere. Oh, good curveball there from Jonah John.
Yeah, he really changed speeds on that one and had Ramsey way out in front.
So the 0-1 pitch to Brady Ramsey. 2 men on, 1 out. That one's in the dirt. Good stop there. Oh, they're going to get. Nope, they did not get him. They missed the tag.
Well, and right there, Hutchins has just got to sell it. Good base runner for Kanab, too, as Sayer Finnis says, okay, I'm going to take second base while you're not paying attention. And they throw it to second and then back to third base. Yep. But now Kanab with runners at second and third.
Keelan Hutchins had just stepped in a little bit in front of the bag. Had he been back at the bag, he might have been able to get that tag on the sliding Finnis.
Well, and it was close, and there wasn't necessarily an immediate call, but I think if he sells it, he might talk the umpire into it. Maybe not.
Next pitch. That's going to get in. That's going to score 1 for sure. They're going to hold up the runner. So, Kanab scores on the base hit from Brady Ramsey. I told you, watch out if he finds that in between.
Yeah, good piece of hitting right there as he stayed down on that ball and really found the barrel, squared it up.
Plates the 9th run with the 13th hit for Kanab. That brings up Hayden Gubler. Hayden's been a tough out today. 3 for 3.
Yeah, 3 for 3 and 3 runs scored.
Runs scored.
Yep.
First pitch from Johns. Upstairs for ball 1. Brady Ramsey at first base.
We might see a pitching change here. Yeah, I'm thinking we will. Every time the pitching coach has gone out and then Coach Jens Nelson's out in front of the dugout, usually we've seen a change.
Yep, they're taking the ball from him. So, well, no, Herring goes back to the plate. Behind the plate, yeah. Johns is going to go. Who are they bringing in there?
They're bringing Jagger Neves back in.
Okay. Number 3 coming back, or number 2, I mean.
So, yeah, Baylor Nelson will go back to shortstop and Jonah John will go back to second base. My guess is part of the reason that move is they've already used up his pitches for the rest of the tournament. He's got more today, but they won't play again today. And they want to save Jonah John for some pitches tomorrow.
Yeah, Neves has got 15 pitches to work with. He's at 95 right now. He comes in with 1 out, 2 runners on and a run across.
Well, and he comes back in too with runners at first and third and 1 out, and the winning run stands at the plate too, Willie, as they lead 9-3. They only need 3 runs here. Well, excuse me. They're going to need 4 runs.
Yep. Got to get to that 13-run plateau.
But it's definitely not far off with the situation they're facing, because dangerous Hayden Gubler 3 for 3, Colton Blomquist 2 for 2 with the walk, and then right back to top of the lineup. So they string 2 or 3 here together. It could be trouble for San Juan.
Well, Hayden Gubler, he had 2 hits off of Neves. So here's the first pitch. That's hit towards the center fielder. That's going to drop. Oh, and that just almost got by him. That's going to score a run.
Yeah, Hayden Gubler having a day, 4 for 4.
10th run on the 14th hit.
Gets an RBI. And if you look at the pattern in your book, that means that he's probably going to score, because every time he's got on, he's scored. He's only at first base now.
Yeah, him and Colton Blomquist have been terrors at the bottom of the lineup here. Colton came in hitting 104, and he's 2 for 2 in the ball game. Swings and misses.
10-3. Now the winning run stands at home plate. That's Colton Blomquist.
1 out. He's trying to give his team a chance to come up and take some more whacks. Oh, swings at 1 in the dirt.
Yeah, good pitch from Neves right there to get him off balance. 0-2 count.
Yeah, this time he looked like a 104 hitter. Gonna have to protect right here. Probably gonna see another curveball. Yep, got him looking.
Yep, nice pitch from Jagger Neves to paint that one on the outside corner.
So, that's 4 strikeout in the game for Jagger Neves. 2 outs in the inning. Yeah, but back to the top of the order though. Latimer Glover, 367 hitter coming in. He struck out the first time he faced Jagger Neves. Curveball stays away for ball 1. Then he flew out to center field, grounded out to shortstop. Here's the pitch. That ball's lifted to the right-hand side.
Trouble.
That's going to be trouble.
Yep.
That's going to drop. One run's going to score. So Brady Ramsey scores.
Single and an RBI there for Latimer Glover.
Gubler moves to third. Latimer Glover's at first base. They're not done. 11-3. They need 2 more runs. That second run's out there at first base right now.
5 hits in the inning.
Grady Anderson up.
Got the bats have really came alive these last. Well, in the 4th, they had 5 hits, and they got 5 hits again here in the 6th.
First pitch is ball 1 to Grady. He's the 8th hitter in the inning for the Kanab Cowboys.
He hits one in the gap. He could walk it off.
That one's upstairs for ball 1.
Or down the
ball
line.
2, yeah. Yeah, they're kind of shading the line straight away, though, up the middle. Right fielder maybe a little more so to the right field line. Here's the pitch, and that's upside. They're going to go back behind. Ooh, he just missed the tag. You know, the lucky thing was that Glover was late getting there. The swipe missed him.
Bang, bang play there at first, too.
Nope,
balk.
They're going to call the balk.
Yep.
So, that'll put the winning
no
run.
Pitch. No pitch and a
at
balk.
second base.
Yeah, base hit wins it now.
Balk. Going to go right there. That's the 6th freebie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th freebie. Giving up. Winning runs there at second base. Ooh, high strike right there.
Grady Anderson, the last 3 times up, he's done a good job of scoring runners. Got an RBI in each of those 3 at-bats.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swings over the top of a curveball for strike 2.
Yeah, maybe too big a swing right there. Just needs to be short, quick, compact. All he needs is a base hit. Outfield knows it too, because the outfield come in because anything drops in, and you got to expect Coach Brinkerhoff sending him home, see what he can do, see if he can walk this off.
Fouls that one off.
The Kanab ball boy there sliding in behind home plate, getting the ball, beating the assistant coach for San Juan. They're having a little fun.
5 hits the inning, 4 runs in the inning. 12-3 is your score. That 13th run's out there at second base. That's Latimer Glover, good speed. Baylor Nielsen holding him on there. That ball's hit deep. Is that going to be deep enough? Nope. Nope, they're going to get him on the F8, or F9, I mean. The F9's out number 3, so we're going to play the 7th inning. 4 runs on 5 hits. There were no errors, and there was one runner left on. After 6 complete, it's 12-3. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centicom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West. Specializing in structural steel fabrication and assembly, Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hales Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time at 685 East Main Street. Call today at 800-261-1026. That's 800-261-1026. Or go to sanpetesteel.com. Attention Class A CDL drivers. For a great career choice of steady, reliable, home everyday work, Savage Services is for you. Savage offers the opportunity to earn $80,000 to $100,000 yearly plus quarterly bonuses, a $5K retention bonus, $5K relocation pay, and 30-day housing for qualified drivers. They also offer full benefits, PTO, profit sharing, 401ks, and more. Savage takes care of team members. Apply at driveforsavage.com. That is drive4savage.com for price and Salina job listings.
Kyle Lyman throws first strike to Nash Young on his 101st pitch. Swing and miss, strike 2. So he's got 8 pitches left. And 0-2 to Nash Young. Just goes at him, strike 3.
That helps the pitch count situation as he's 1-0-2 now. They do have Brogan Verosco warmed up and ready if they need him.
It was 103, according to Game Changer. That brings up Jagger Neves. First pitch to Jagger. Upstairs for ball 1 on pitch 104.
And I'm sure Coach Brinkerhoff said, hey, throw it right at him. If they get a base hit, great. If not, we're going to have defense either way, but let's try to finish this one out. Not have to go to Brogan Verosco or anyone else on the team. Just let him go finish this one.
Ball 2. Going to have to throw a strike, though. There you go.
Yep. Good looking pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Good.
Kanab Verosco does a good job kind of just keeping these pitchers in check as the catcher.
Oh. Fouled that one off. 2-2, 1 out. That was pitch number 107, I believe. If he can keep it at 109 with Neves, he'll get to face Creed Herring. This will be pitch 108 on the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So he's going to get the face.
Yep, back-to-back strikeouts, and he'll be able to finish Herring regardless unless Herring gets on So nice job right here. Back-to-back strikeouts in the top of the 7th.
Gets him on pitch number 109. So, Creed Herring came in hitting 480. 1 for 3 on the day.
110 goes to the backstop, or was that 109?
That was 110. Well, they show it 109 now on Game Changer.
Yeah, so 109. Either way, he can pitch to Creed Herring, finish this at-bat.
Fouled off to the left-hand side. There was pitch 110.
Yeah, they got someone else warming up. 2 guys actually throwing down in the bullpen right now, so don't know if they'll go to Verosco or one of those guys if they need to, but right now, Kyan Lyman's saying, hey, I can go finish it out.
Strike 2 in the upper part of the strike zone. San Juan crowd did not like it. Kanab did.
They did, yep. They know they're 1 pitch away now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 7, 12-3. Kanab trying to close it out. Kyan Lyman. Here's the pitch. That's hit towards the second baseman. Nobody home, nobody at first.
Nope. So that'll be it for Kyan Lyman. We will see another pitcher, and Kyan Lyman's got to be. That's your PFPs, right? You got to be covering on any ball hit that way. Nice play from the second baseman, Grady Anderson, but nobody there.
All right, well, we'll take a break while we see who the next pitcher is going to be on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
For carpet, flooring, windows, or glass at rock bottom prices, Shepherd's Carpet and Flooring in Richfield is the logical choice with a huge inventory and the service to back it up. From quality flooring to expert window and glass installation and even sheds, Shepherd's knows how to upgrade your home. Shop in person Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., 410 North Main, Richfield, or click shepherdscarpets.com to shop online. Shepherd's Carpet and Flooring, quality, service, and prices you just can't beat.
$22,000. That's roughly how many breaths you'll take today. And if your air isn't clean and healthy, there's 22,000 reasons to improve your air purification system for you and your family.
Pure Air from Lennox is a whole home solution, meaning cleaner air in every room and every breath, every single one.
Call the Stallings Company to see how we can fill your home with perfect air.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Vince Lombardi once said, "The measure of who we are is what we do with what we have." The quote rings true whether applied to our country, our schools, our homes, or on the field of play. We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the field and in the classroom. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com. That's sunrise-eng.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories with family, friends, and your community is just a way of life. Yes, in times like these, it's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life.
Okay, Nolan Baird, the new pitcher, 1.66 ERA. 12 and 2/3 innings, 20 strikeouts, 5 base on balls. He's got to get 1 out, and Remy Watcott doesn't want him to do that. He's at the plate. First pitch, curveball. Got the oohs and ahs from the Kanab crowd, but that umpire hasn't called that high pitch all day long. Watcott, a .361 hitter coming in. 2 for 3 on the day. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Good fastball there from Nolan Baird. Looks a lot like another Baird that we saw last night.
Yeah, yep, just a younger one. That's where Walker started. Roscoe setting up outside.
Curveball. Dials it in right there for strike 2. So they're down to their last strike. 2 outs. Runner on first.
Surprised they're holding the runner too,
12
Willie.
to 3, yep.
Instead of just playing the field there.
I think Walker comes off quickly on the pitch. Yep. Ooh. I'm going to join the oohs and ahs
You got
on that
Brogan,
one.
Verosco, and Latimer Glover both hopping and dancing around out there. They were ready to celebrate.
The 2-2 pitch, 2 outs. Oh, fouls it off.
Check swing, wanted to give his dugout a souvenir. But they throw it back in.
So, taking a piece of equipment of some kind off. 2 pieces
Yeah,
of
he's
equipment.
taking his gloves off, saying the heck with them. I'm going to swing without him here, 1-2. Walcott's had a good day at the plate, 2 for 3.
Here's the pitch. Curveball, that's lifted to the right-hand side. Who's going to get it?
Going to be the right fielder, Brady Ramsey.
So the F9. No runs on 1 hit. There was no errors, and there was 1 runner left on. Final score here at Larry H. Miller Field. Game number 15 is 12-3 Kanab. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centacom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.